Part 6. Now Denver's got the ball for the first time in the second half. And again, just quickly, you know what Denver did first half. They had that one opening drive, came down the field, beat the blitz twice. Peyton Manning, nice. Hit a 20-yarder even, 15, 20-yarder to the right sideline. But had to settle for 3. And from there was a bunch of 3-and-outs. Just lots of 3-and-outs. The one time they had a 35, 40-yard run, Peyton Manning did on a third down through a bad pick. Very bad pick. You know, he looked like, you know when Peyton Manning looks bad, he looks bad. How did they end up with 13 points in the first half? That 3 points that he got on the first drive, nice, 3 points. 7 points of a Von Miller strip sack for a touchdown. That's 10. And then they got 3 points off that fluke punt return that he ran because nobody of Carolina decided not to tackle him. All right, that's the 13 points. Otherwise, it was 3-and-out city for Peyton Manning. So there we go, second half. Carolina just missed a field goal we showed. Therefore it's good field position. And right over the middle to Sanders. That's the way to start the second half. Is Carolina playing a little bit too deep? I checked on the Coach 22. I don't know. I could nitpick on every one of them. Nice completion, good slant. And watch it, we go. Here I could tell you the cornerback 27 was playing too far back. Make Sanders pass you. You got a safety back there anyway to keep him one back there. But there you go, Manning hitting. And that's 22 more already. They're in field goal. Already in the red zone. Oh, they got him to jump. On the second time, on an Omaha, they finally got him to jump. That's one of Peyton Manning's bread and butter. Get some free yards. That's Johnson. Wasn't in too many times in this game. Jay Feely telling you how missed that. 2nd and 5. I just showed you. I missed it. I didn't show you a 0 run. Another 0 run. There's Manning throwing it out of the end zone. He loves getting that receiver deep middle back of the end zone. And if it's incomplete, usually it'll be high, so it's relatively safe. 3rd and 5. Remember how I told you on the first drive of the game? In the first drive of the game, on that third down, he could have been picked. Had the guy, instead of knocking it away, gone for the INT, he may have picked it. It would have been a pick-6 on that case. Well, here again. Here again.
Watch Sanders at the bottom of the screen.
Here again, watch it.
He's got them down here on this drive.
Watch this. He throws into double coverage and popped up in the air. I wouldn't say should have been picked. Could have been picked. We'll see on the replay what I mean by that. Here we go. Give us a replay here. Here we go.
Watch Sanders coming
across.
On the outside. Look how fast they recover.
All right, not going to say, here we go, let's get this replay also. Not going to say they should have been picked. Yeah, the throw's there, but there is, that's crowd. Guys are there, and the ball popped up, so he gets a break that it wasn't picked. I'm not going to, we don't show the field goal here. It said 16-7, Denver. Carolina's second time with the ball.
24 for 154 yards.
He's thrown for 154 yards so far.
Run for another 45.
And he's run for 45. There's a fair time there. And he hits a big one. I call that a little lucky because he's thrown into double coverage. Now let's watch the protection. At that point, again, he could hit a nice 10, 15-yarder. He's got time for that. To throw long, he's taking a chance. And he did get hit. Again, Carolina is going to keep with the, stick with the, try for the deep ball. All right, I don't know. You can't blame him here. They completed a big one. But with the Denver pass rush, I wouldn't be holding on to that ball too long. Bad defense there. Let the receiver get in front of you and come up with the ball. Brown did get a concussion on that play. Was out for the rest of the game. Or he had to go for some concussion protocol and didn't pass it or something like that. But they lost Brown for the rest of that game. Now they're in Denver territory. Little little screen left. Wide receiver came all the way back and ducked out of bounds as usual, but I'm not going to blame him there. He did get 4 yards out of that. Nice speed to come reverse fields to come all the way back. 2nd and 6. Hey, here's a rarity. A good running play for Stewart. Got 6 yards there. Richardson who caught the owner of Carolina, who caught a touchdown from Johnny Unitas in the 59 championship game. That's right, Johnny U. There's some time for Cam, but he held on. I guess nobody open. Don't remember my. This is the play right. Watch this one. I noticed on Coach 22 that Cam could have spun left. Look at this. See how much room there is? See that? Could have spun left. And look how much room. My hand keeps getting in the way. Oh, that is because I'm pointing. He could have spun left and got a lot of room here. Especially since Ware went to the inside and the left tackle, he would even had one blocker with him because the left tackle got left out here when Ware cut inside. And I don't think I've seen Newton spin that way. Newton's not a spin left type guy. You have some guys like Eli Manning likes to spin left. You have certain quarterbacks that do that move. But there's Cam going down again. 2nd and 10. This, I think, is the biggest play of the game. 1 second. Hold on. Well, not the biggest play of the game, but one of the big plays in the game. Oh, look at this. Oh, and Teddy Gibbons there. But now, they don't show a replay. They don't show replay, CBS, except while they go to commercial, you see from one weird view. Let's check this out. Now, again, I told you how much, Teddy Ginn did well this season. Lots of touchdowns and speed, yards after catch. We saw him get the 45-yarder, but then, he ducks out. I made fun of him ducking out of bounds. Now I'm going to make fun of his hands. The problem he has is, it's very nice, except if you don't throw the ball perfectly, he's not catching it. And Cam threw this one high and hard. And that's not something that Ted Ginn's gonna come down with. Okay, so that bad luck. Bad luck that it deflected right to Ward after it goes off Ginn's hands. Okay, so that's bad luck. And now watch the luck get worse for Carolina because T.J. Ward gets the ball knocked out of his hand. Watch Teddy Ginn again. Now Teddy Ginn's gonna be the first guy there that should have a shot at it. But for some reason doesn't get there first. Let's see why Ted Ginn didn't get there first. Again, Ginn is first there. Again, I think he's slipping to the outside, and I think he was willing to, to really just jump on it and take the contact. All right, maybe I'm wrong on that. But anyway, Ted Ginn should get to that first. There goes. I tell you, man, it is not getting the breaks, Carolina. And that's a big play of this game. Dun, 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 dun. Wait, let me get the angle on the throw, by the way, here. See, that's a little high for Ted Ginn. That's got to be more in the stomach. Here comes the fumble. There's Ted Ginn. He doesn't get to it. All right, we move on. So now Carolina was going to want to pin Denver deep. But they started out with a 15-yard with some surge there. One of the few first downs that they got in this game, Denver. But there's a nice running first down. They didn't get many first downs. And I showed you, they went back to normal there. No gain on the next play. 2nd and 10. 4:40 left, third period. We're in Super Bowl 50. Denver 16, Carolina 11, and there's that Ely guy again, whatever his name is. Ely. He had second sack here. He ended up with 3 and a pick. I'm telling you, man. Never heard of the guy until this game. 3rd and 17. Denver's got to play this safe. I mean, they're up by 9, more than one score. They're not completing a 17-yarder, most likely. All right, I understand why they ran it there. No big deal in my mind. And punt. Now I'm going to show the punt. Why am I showing the punt, do you ask? Because another 50-yard punt, that's first of all. Again, another 50-yard punt. Ginn has 15 yards of room, so he should get 10 here. But he tries to make something big. He's cutting back and forth. All right, that's fine. He wants to try to make something big. And here he goes, shooting for out of bounds. Now, if he gets hit out of bounds, if Ted Ginn gets hit, it's probably a late hit because he's usually ducking out of bounds. The referee, how could the referee miss that? All right, they missed a 15-yarder there, but they not only they caught the Carolina guy, I think his name Boston, 33, with a crackback with a blindside block, so that cost him 15. So not only did he not get a return on a 50-yard punt, but they got a 15-yard penalty tacked on. So just when they had a chance for good field position, again, small things like that, the punt and the penalty sends them back. 54-yard punt with a 15-yard penalty. There's the guy that committed it. All righty. Down 9 still, but they got the ball back. Not as good a field position as they would have liked. Now here's a play that they've run twice already in this game. One time they faked that handoff and ran the option left, and it worked. One time they ran it and gave it to Tolbert, who got 10 yards. It worked, and then he fumbled. Let's see here. They hand it off. Yeah, because Cam is reading this guy here that is not going for it, so he figure he'll hand it, but got nothing on this one. Probably would have got a few more yards if they would have done the option play again. I would have liked them to have gone outside a little bit more and used Cam's legs a little bit more running. And Mike Francesa said that himself. 2nd and 10, 2:35 left. Third quarter action. He's got time there. And he's got Teddy Ginn. Teddy Ginn gets his yards. No, I'm not going to make fun of him going out of bounds there. That's what wide receivers do. You get your first down, and then you get out of bounds. But there's Teddy Ginn.
You need a fast wide receiver to take advantage of defenses that creep up towards the line of scrimmage, and Ted Ginn has done that this year.
Teddy Ginn.
Drop the ball every now and then, yes.
Has he dropped the ball now and then? Yes, and he just dropped one in a Super Bowl that cost him. Oh, yeah, wait, oh, maybe. Oh, he got out of it. And there's Teddy Ginn's hands. A good receiver would have reached and caught that. Again, Cam a little bit, as he's running, doesn't get enough on the throw to put it all the way into his stomach. Reach out and get it, Teddy. All right. Good again, but again, Denver defense has got Cam on the run. If they're going to try for these long ones, that's not the right choice. Denver's rush is going to get there, and they did for most of this game. Here's a 2nd and 10. And he ran out of time. A delay of game. They had 8 pre-snap penalties in this game, including 1 delay of game there. 2nd and 15.
4th penalty this quarter on Carolina. Backs into the 20.
Time and short again. I think they could have done more of that, but as Phil Sims said before the half, they're not the type of just, let's just go down the field with short 7-yarders to Olsen. But this does move him from 2nd and 15 to 3rd and 8. And guess what's going to happen on a 3rd and 8 with 1:15 left? Again, 8 yards. I would think I'd be aware of DeMarcus Ware. I'd be aware of the rush. I would try to get rid of this ball quick. All right, he's got these guys again. He had time there initially, and here's right over here. What my arrow is. That's Olsen. I said you got to hit that one over the middle there. Cut through the cut and hit him. There's no time for the longer ones with the way Denver's been rushing. And he's holding on too long. Now, at this point, I would try to run also. Don't go back in and take the... He got the sack. And yet another time where another punt for Carolina with another sack. They got sacked 7 times in this game. And we still have time for one more drive. I'm going to try to finish this quarter. 1 minute left to the 3rd quarter. And I've got 1 minute left before I hit the 15-minute mark on this video. And watch this nice start. Oh, that wasn't the play I'm looking for. We got one.
This message in a word quarter in Super Bowl history. And Peyton Manning.
Oh, we did end the 3rd quarter there. I thought I missed up. I thought it was going to be a different play. Let me pause. Okay, the play I thought that was coming is the next one, but we'll save that for the next production. We're almost at the 15-minute mark. A frustrating quarter for Carolina there. They came all the way down the field. Cartry dropped one that may have been a touchdown. Settled for a field goal, but the field goal hit the upright. Then the next time down, they got all the way down. Ball off Ginn's hands, intercepted. And you just saw that last one. They had a punt at the end after a sack, another sack. 16-7 going to the 4th quarter. Denver hanging on to a 9-point lead. We'll see you.